there are various reasons why kids would step in the ring, but we wanted to figure out who the best of the best was. We want to present the first ever, the Littlest Prince of the Ring. This is a brand new tournament, and we have narrowed it down to 8 of the best. Colby, sadly, you did not make the cut, only because we want you part of the booking committee. We don't want any controversy. You putting yourself, your 5-year-old self into the finals. We don't want that. So if we could start out with the first entrant into this tournament.
So this is a tournament. We should say this is a tournament we're going to do.
Single elimination tournament. Right. That's right. Our first entrant is Gage Goldberg.
Wow.
Wrestling club favorite, little buff boy, loves to take his shirt off. His signature move, the dab. We saw him do it multiple times during Goldberg's comeback run. I feel
like Gage Goldberg on like the Pee Wee football team. This kid's taking, this kid will run right through you.
I don't know. I just feel like he strikes me as a real, like, my dad could beat your dad up type of kid. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he could back it up, though.
Yeah. He's like the coach's son kind of thing.
Exactly. He's so elite, he doesn't have to be, I feel like.
Yeah. There's a confidence in him. Well, let's see how he stands up to his opponent. Let's take a look at who it is.
He asked how school was going, and I said it was going good. Soon enough, you are going to get these hands.
That's right. The WrestleMania championship winning kid. He has partiality because his father is a referee, not necessarily the referee of his match, but there's something there's a zebra brotherhood, the brotherhood of the stripes. That's what I was trying to call it. Okay. We had Bryce Remsburg on.
I feel like Nicholas could go all the way with his dad being a referee, and like him being a second generation, but he's like, his dad wasn't a wrestler, so I feel like his dad has to live vicariously through him, and like he never actually lost the tag titles either, so I feel like that makes him pretty S tier.
I'm going with Nicholas. I love that hair, and I think the posture makes him kind of edgy.
I'm going with Nicholas too. I feel like he's just going far in this business.
There's Isaiah. Who's our next contestant in the Littlest Prince of the Ring?
Well, the Littlest Prince might be the Littlest Dragon, or the Little Dragon, Richie Steamboat, circa 1992. Although that picture is a little older than that. You saw him.
I just read the graphic card here.
Yeah,
it's very funny. Can we get okay? So Richie Steamboat, his strengths are his supportive father. Mm-hmm. His nickname is the Little Dragon, and his greatest rivalry is Ric Flair's escorts.
That's right. During Ricky Steamboat's feud with Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat was positioned as the family guy. He's got his wife and his son. Ric Flair just had escorts.
See, I'm a little bit older. I'm 36, and I remember Richie Steamboat. And I always thought he was a little shit because he's all scared of the escort, Ric Flair's ladies, and his dad's always like kissing him and stuff. I was like, this kid's a dweeb. He ain't no dragon.
Well, what you gonna do when he comes for you? It's Dominic Mysterio, circa 2005. One of his weaknesses is that unstable home life. He doesn't know who his poppy is. His own custody was put on the line in a ladder match at SummerSlam.
I feel like Dominic, he's hanging out with Uncle Eddie either way. So he's learning all kinds of maneuvers. Mm-hmm. Where Richie, he's doing arm drags real deep. He's following the rules. He's listening to his mom. With Dominic as well. I think Dominic rips him apart. Hey, don't pay no mind. You
Tyler Fullington, he's cool. He's got that leather jacket. He's got the flannel tied around the waist, but he's easily brainwashed. He turned on his own father to join Raven at a very young age.
And Brett, what's his catchphrase? What do you have his catchphrase down as there?
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Aw.
Colby, did you ever encounter Tyler Fullington, either as a kid or as an adult?
I don't remember him as an adult, but I'm sure I played with him a few times as a kid. I feel like he's definitely got something going for him because like he's the kid of the Sandman that definitely adds some crazy points to you. He definitely got some hardcoreness in you.
Let's see who he's facing. -1.
Wow.
Our newest, youngest entrant. Again, he is a member of the Dark Order. Might even be the leader of the Dark Order. I'm not quite sure how the power structure works out. Obviously, after the passing of Brody Lee, he's become a more frequent on-screen character. Even had a feud with Marco Stunt on Dark. Again, weakness similar to Tyler. He is technically in a cult. And he is also hardcore. He has carried around a very tiny kendo stick.
If it's a hardcore match, then it's no disqualification. So I feel like it's also Raven's flock versus Dark Order. And if it's going to come down to that, I feel like Dark Order wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strength in numbers. I'm going to say not only does -1 win, but Tyler Fullington joins the Dark Order.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real interesting twist.
All right. I think we were all in agreement. -1 moves forward. One step closer to being the Littlest Prince of the Ring. Final first round match. Let's see who we got. Here comes the money. We've got Rogan McMahon, the son of Shane McMahon.
There are many other brothers that all kind of look the same and look like a mini Mean Street Posse.
Yeah, there's Declan, there is Kenyon, but I chose Rogan. He's the one in the middle.
Why not?
Yeah. I think that the money, so to speak, is with Rogan. And let's see who he's going to be facing. He is a future professional wrestling journalist, but right now he is the champion of the Youth Wrestling Federation. We're talking about 1992 Brian Alvarez. Again, his strengths, he's got that insider information, but the weaknesses, he's going to be small forever. So
that's mean. We're mean.
Because we seem to be a bit of a disagreement. I've also prepared several alternates. I think that no chance in hell mentality passes down to these kids. And Brian Alvarez, he's backstage. He's been taken out. Who did it? I don't know. It could be anybody. It could have been the Shield.
Oh, you're saying so you're saying Brian Alvarez was the victim of some circumstances. Someone takes him out in the back.
Yeah. So I'm going to open it up to the board of directors. I actually chose several alternates.
All right, let's get him in there.
Yeah, let's take a look at these alternates. Who's going to take the place of Brian Alvarez? Right now, we've got the Stampede Youth of TJ Wilson and Teddy Hart, future stars, but we're talking about them in the late 90s. We've also got Haruka, who is a girl. However, she does compete in intergender matches, notably had a match against current AEW champion Kenny Omega. We also have two of Darren's favorites. Darren, can you explain who Backlund's Kids Wrestling Club are?
In 1984, Bob Backlund was not WWF champion anymore, but they decided to bring him back in the summer so he could coach. He could introduce you to some of the youth wrestlers he coached. And I believe that's, I think one of their names is Lance and the other one maybe is Kevin. I'm not sure, but they're small children that Bob Backlund wrestled with on WWF television in summer of 1984.
Yeah, they had a singles match on Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, they wrestled each other. That's right. Mm-hmm. The children were fighting each other while Bob was cheering them on. It was weird.
And lastly, and this is another controversial pick, that's why he's an alternate, but Hornswoggle has in canon been presented as a child, as seen here.
Brett, I wanted to when we were talking about this idea of we actually didn't talk about Hornswoggle in this, but I thought about this as well as an example of parallel thinking. However, I said, that's probably too offensive.
Well, let's go with Darren's pick. Let's do Haruka. Moving forward, she's not going to take any shit from Rogan McMahon. Does this change the outcome? Does Rogan win? Does he still manage to cheat? Or does Haruka use some of that stardom training to take out the middle child McMahon?
I feel like Rogan takes it on this one now. He's still got that McMahon name.
Yeah. Darren, you feel the same?
You know, she's a very good wrestler, but I've only seen her get her ass beat. So I'd say Rogan's taking it.
I'll have to agree. All right, let's breeze through the second round.
Yeah, let's breeze through.
I say Dominic goes. I mean, he's trained. Nicholas is the referee's son.
In the year 2046, when Shane McMahon walks out on Dynamite saying, who bought the show? You know what I mean?
I now own AEW.
And Rogan McMahon will defeat -1 in that show.
All right.
Prove that the McMahons are the best.
All right. Now we got to the finals. We've got 2005 Dominic Mysterio. We got mid 2010s Rogan McMahon. I'm going to go with Dominic Mysterio.
Wow.
Is the littlest prince of the ring circa 2005. Congratulations, Dominic. Your award will be coming in the mail.
The Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We've got a show that you'll never forget.